This podcast is intended for mature audiences only. We explore topics surrounding sexuality, intimate relationships, and related subjects in an open and candid manner. Please be advised that we are not licensed marriage or sex therapists, and the content shared here is for entertainment and informational purposes only. If you are under 18 years of age or prefer not to engage with discussions about sex, relationships, or mature language, we strongly recommend that you refrain from listening further. However, if you are of legal age and comfortable with this content, we invite you to settle in and enjoy the show.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to Beyond Monogamy. I'm Adam.
And I'm Pris.
And today we're talking about fantasies. Now, realistically, this is more of an introspective. You get to peek into a window of that which is Adam and Pris. And we're talking about our specific fantasies. You know, a lot of people get into this lifestyle and they want to figure out what their fantasies are. Not a lot of people know what their fantasies are, and they want to try and live out their fantasies, wouldn't you say?
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. So
I've come across some new fantasies of mine.
that's interesting. So when we started, I remember asking you often what your fantasies were, and it was like pulling teeth. Like you
Yes.
couldn't really give me anything.
No.
Whereas I feel like I had a laundry list of fantasies.
Yes.
So now, as time has gone on, it's been 13 years.
Yes.
There have been levels of kink that has unlocked. What would you say a good fantasy of yours is now?
My newest fantasy is I want to be with a couple.
You want to be with a couple?
Yeah,
alone?
I want to be with a couple alone. I want to enjoy them and have them enjoy me.
So you want to be in the middle of a love fest.
Yes.
And you want your husband nowhere in sight.
Yes.
And is that a part of the fantasy? No
Yes.
husband in sight, really?
That is part of the fantasy. You will know where I'm at. You will know what I'm doing. I might send you a picture here and there, video here and there. And I want to come back home to you.
That is hot. That sounds very hot. So
Yes.
if you had to lay it out for us in fantasy level, how would you see this fantasy going? Describe a little bit of this for us, if you wouldn't mind.
Well, I would meet them for dinner.
Okay.
Meet them for dinner and drinks.
Uh-huh.
And we would already have talked about this. So they already have a room, or we're going back to their place.
Sure.
And we finish up, we drive over there, and, I usually start making out with the girl.
Yeah.
And
you have no
then
problem with
I
that.
will start making out with the guy, make sure everybody's comfortable,
Sure.
I'm very talkative. So I will always ask, you okay with this? Are you good with this? And just start going at it. Can't paint the whole picture. I mean, I
yes,
can.
Actually, we're on a podcast.
Okay.
You can
Okay.
paint the whole
Well,
picture.
I'd probably start with her,
Okay.
start making out with her
Okay.
while he's behind me, because it's usually what happens.
Sure.
And he's rubbing both of us.
Okay.
And then I turn around and start making out with him.
Okay.
And she's behind me now. And we just take it to the bed.
Okay.
There you go. We're going to take it to
Wow.
the bed.
Take it to the bed. Take it to the bed, girl. Come on.
There you go.
Where are we going with this? My goodness. I've got to hear more. I am invested.
Are you?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
I mean, for sure, we'll take it to the bed and then just start making out again.
Yeah.
Clothes start coming off and the oral usually starts.
The oral.
Yes,
Yeah.
the oral sex usually starts. I have been with a couple, but it was somebody that we knew and we had already been with them.
Okay.
Not that it's a bad thing. I just don't feel like I experienced it as I want to experience it.
Well, now can you explain
I want
that?
it to be very sensual.
Okay.
I want it to be very
Not wham bam, thank you, ma'am. This is more of a
like
Cinemax porn kind of thing.
yeah, I want that. Yes, I want that passion. I want for them to enjoy it as much as I'm enjoying it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I don't want it to be exactly a wham bam. I
Right.
want it to be very sensual.
Now, so when as all of this is going on, you're back on the bed,
Mhm.
right? Oral is starting to take
Mhm.
place because this is a passionate kind of thing.
Passionate.
Lots of making out, lots of kissing and licking and
Yes.
touching and rubbing.
Yes.
where do you want it to go? Do you want it to be more female on female dominated? Do you
You
want it
know,
to be more male on to female
I
domination? What do you want?
we will already have talked about this because I want to make him feel good.
Sure.
I'm there for pleasure. So I get off on pleasuring the person.
Sure.
So I want him to feel good
Mhm.
and I want her to feel good. And then I want them to reciprocate it, you
Gotcha.
know, both of them just having their way with me.
That is incredible.
Yeah.
Now, I know that a lot of women who enjoy other women
Yes.
sometimes are fully ready and prepared with strap-ons and other toys
Hmm.
that they can utilize to dominate a woman.
Yes.
Would you wanna be dominated or would you want to dominate the woman?
I would like to be, I would like to dominate the woman.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? So you would prefer a submissive woman?
I would prefer a submissive woman. I'm more dominant. I'm kind of finding that I might even be more dominant with the men. Well,
That's
actually, I am
interesting.
very dominant
Yeah,
with the men,
yeah. I think I'm the only one who you're not
not
dominant with.
dominant with. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to be still sensual
Uh-huh.
and still very, soft and romantic and all that good stuff. But I would like to be, I don't think I would on that first time, wouldn't want any type of strap ons.
Really? On
I
the
would
first time?
like it to be maybe a vibrator. I want it
Be
very
more
it's
passionate and
very passionate
seductive?
yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
not so much a strap-on. We could do the strap-on next time.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
play with my fantasy, there's no the man I don't wanna peg any guys, I don't wanna do any of
It's
that.
not your zone.
Mine is very we're gonna please you very orally and, you know, we're gonna ride your brains out.
Now, I have a question for you. Can you ever be submissive with another man? Especially in that scenario, because some men like to feel like they're dominating their wife and the other girl or whatever. It's kind of a thing that they see in
I
porn.
can if they're doing it without belittling,
No
no
humiliation.
humiliation. So don't call me
Yeah.
names, and don't tell me what to do. So probably not. Let's just say no. No.
Okay. So
Because
we
if
went
you
the other
tell
way.
me, I don't like a man to say, "Hey, go and suck her pussy or go and lick her boobs," or nope.
You don't like to be told what to
No, I
do,
don't like to be told what to
except
do.
for by me.
Yes.
I'm the only one who
You're the
has that.
only one. Yeah, no, I do not like that.
So in that scenario where you're meeting with another
Mhm.
couple and it's your first time and things are getting passionate, if the man starts taking more of a dominating role and starts treating you in that fashion,
Mhm.
that will get rejected.
Yes. I
Okay.
will tell them right then and there.
Okay.
If we're gonna continue this, calm down.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Now, as far as your finishing moves of this spectacular fantasy,
Mhm.
what are your favorite ways to have the whole thing finished?
Stop it. I'm very, "Okay, I'm done."
Well, no, I know how you are. I'm talking about the others. If you're such a
Um,
people
there
pleaser.
is there are people so I am a people pleaser. I'll know when he's done,
Yeah.
you know?
And where would you like for him to be done at?
Ooh, well,
What's your preference?
pull off the condom and finish off on me.
Really?
Yes.
Any particular spot?
My stomach, if you can make it on my tits, I am so down for that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we're blowing you and it's me and your girl and we're blowing you and you can get it on both of us, great. If you wanna get it in my mouth and I make out with her, that's even better.
Okay. So, needless to say, you are pretty loose with cum when
Yes.
it comes to that kind of
Yes.
finishing. Is that
Yeah.
one of your
I
hot plays there that
love
you're
that.
into? Yeah.
Yes. And
Okay.
then snap a picture. Like,
Yeah.
seriously, I am all if you are ever with me, people, and we are having some fun, feel free to video it.
That's hot. Yeah.
Pictures, you don't have to put my face in it. I have really long hair, but Yes.
Brings back memories to when we used to film content for
Yes.
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are some good times.
Yeah. So I like that. So if you can finish, I mean, it's great when you finish in my mouth, except I'm not a quitter, so I'm not a spitter.
Yeah, so it's bad for pictures, but I think
Yeah.
you'll take a moment.
I can make
Yeah.
out with her.
You know, I will say that you have always been really, really good about just in the middle of all of your playtime, it's almost like you're playing to a camera.
Yes.
You become very porn starish,
Mhm.
and the show you put on is
Yes.
incredible.
Yes. I
Yeah.
love that
Oh, yeah.
because I know how much you enjoy it and I'm all for making you feel good. So
But so now that's with me present. If I'm
Mhm.
not there,
I'm
that
gonna
show's still on.
that show is still on
Yeah.
because you're in my head.
Heck yeah. I dig it.
Yeah, you're in my
dig it.
head. So that is one of my fantasies.
That is a hot one.
I
Yeah.
want to be with a couple and I want to come home to you and I want to tell you how good of an experience it was
Sure.
because I tend to not let myself loose
Okay.
with even when you're in the room.
Yeah.
I've told you that I just can't let myself loose. Like I'm always in my head.
Right.
Now I have medication. My ADHD has been tamed.
Right.
So I've noticed that I've gotten more comfortable
Now,
and more relaxed.
I'm curious, say you get to experience your fantasy
Mhm.
of going out there with a couple on your own,
Mhm.
sans husband.
Mhm.
In a situation like that, would you be able to let your mind go and just be pleasured?
I would hope so.
Yeah?
I hope so.
That would
Yeah.
well, that's something you definitely have to practice to get
Yeah.
better at.
Yeah,
So,
because you know me.
yeah. Yeah.
I'm always in my head.
That is an incredible fantasy. I love that. I know that that is definitely something we both hope that you get to experience
Yeah.
because that is definitely one of the things that I like. That's one of my kinks.
Mhm.
Because if you go off with that couple, I'm going to be here in the bed waiting for you. And
Rock
chances
hard.
are, yeah, I'm going to be incredibly turned on
Yeah.
and waiting for you to text me and let me know that you're on your way home.
Yes.
And waiting for any kind of picture or video clip. Like it is on because I've got something to show you when you get through the door.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
That's the
So
hot part.
that is the hot part.
Like
I think they call it reclaiming. I don't know if not everybody calls it that, but
yeah, because
it is an incredibly
is.
sensual, incredibly
Mhm.
hot,
Mhm.
I will bring you back kind of situation that will keep us going all weekend long. Yeah, so that is definitely a very hot fantasy. I know I have a laundry list of fantasies. When we've talked about it throughout the years, it's hard to keep experiences that we've had on the fantasy list.
Okay.
So I had a lot of fantasies that we've made reality
Yes.
more than once.
Yeah.
And so it's hard to keep those on the fantasy list because it's like, well, is it a fantasy or is it a reality?
Yeah.
I can easily do that this weekend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So realistically, the fantasy is one of those things where is it going to happen? Will it ever happen? I don't know, but the thought of it is
Do
incredible.
you have one?
I do. I do. As of right now, my fantasy that I've really been enjoying the thought of is that you and I go to a party, a house party,
Oh, that's right.
yeah,
Yeah.
or even an event,
Yeah.
something like that, some sort of party, and we're there together, and I tell you, "Hey, I'm gonna go to the restroom." And you say, "Okay, I'm gonna stay here." So you stay there talking with people, and I walk off to the restroom where maybe somebody really attractive that we've been eye fucking each other for a while,
Mhm.
she decides to follow me.
Gotcha.
And from there, maybe pull me into a room
Mhm.
or even into that bathroom. And we immediately start making out. Not a word is said.
Yes.
Not a single word is said.
Hot.
Just she follows me in, closes the door, and immediately we're making out. From there, it just gets heavier and more passionate. And you can hear people talking outside the door,
Yeah.
you know, and
I've done that.
it gets animalistic.
Yes.
It gets animalistic. And before you know it, you know, she's taking my pants off and she's going down on me right then and there, making me nice and hard. You know, she's maybe wearing a dress and she's pulling her panties off and we just go at it.
Okay.
Right there, right then, not thinking about anything else except for that moment.
Love
Just
it.
into it. And we go at it in every single way that we can. multiple orgasms for as
Am I knocking on the door at this
no,
time?
no, you're
Oh,
still
okay,
you're
I'm
still
still
out there
talking. I'm
talking.
eating. I'm
You're
eating.
eating and talking and
Okay.
being a social butterfly.
Okay.
And finally, I finish
Okay.
incredibly
Yes.
and just hot, just
Yes.
incredibly hot.
Yeah.
And without saying a word, she puts her panties on, gets dressed, kind of straightens herself up, and walks out. And I get dressed, I straighten myself up, and I walk out. And I go up to you and I tell you, "Hey, kiss me." And you kiss me,
Woo.
and you can taste this
Yes.
other person on me.
Yes.
In which case you go, "Excuse me, guys," and you grab me by the hand, and we go to another room and proceed to bang you like a Salvation Army
There
drum
you go.
for the rest of our stay. That is
Yes.
prime time for crime time right there, my
I
friend.
love that.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's
And
really
that is so funny because all of these fantasies
yeah.
they can so come true.
They can. They can. I don't know if I'm mentally there yet with you as far as feeling okay about just dipping into the room with somebody and
Yeah.
having fun.
You're scared.
Well, you give me a good amount to be scared
Yeah.
about. Yeah. But
Don't
it
worry,
is
ladies. I'm not holding a knife to
it is
him. It's all
definitely
good.
it's definitely probably my top fantasy right
Mhm.
now is that thought. I I like the idea of separate play for
Mhm.
you and I. It is part of the fantasy primarily because you're gonna creep back in there again.
Mhm.
A big fantasy that I have is catching you in the act,
Yes.
being able to come home and knowing that you're here, but it's that consented cheating again.
Yes.
It's walking in and hearing the moans, hearing the
Mhm.
music, hearing the clapping sound,
Yeah.
and just kind of walking in and seeing you having this utterly blissful moment with
Yeah.
somebody or somebodies
Yeah.
and just standing there watching for a little while
Mhm.
until I'm finally waved on to join or even just going to the other room and listening until it's all done.
Yeah.
I think that's probably one of the hottest fantasies that I've ever had that I know it can be made true, but it takes a lot logistically.
Yeah. It does. Just mentally for me also.
Yeah.
I'm now getting way better at things like that happening. So it makes it easier for you and I.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm
So,
more I talk to you more about it. So yes, we need to make these fantasies come true.
yeah, we do. But a lot of it requires separation. And the separation for us to enjoy
Mhm.
requires trust and comfort.
Mhm.
And so, you don't get trust and comfort overnight with some people. It
No.
takes some time.
Mhm.
And I think that we're developing certain relationships with certain people that I think it's going to enable us to explore these fantasies
Yeah.
at some point or
Right.
another, which is exciting.
Yeah,
I don't
because
I don't
trust
want to
and
rush into
comfort
it.
is a lo it we have been together for a very long time,
Yeah.
and I trust you, and I am very comfortable with whatever you do, but it wasn't until recently that I really can tell you I am 100% comfortable with you and 100% trust you.
Right, right, and
Like
well, I mean, with all fantasies, I
mhm,
think you really have to
you
have
do.
trust and comfort.
Yes.
People fantasize about all sorts of stuff
Yeah.
that really require that trust
Mhm,
and comfort.
mhm.
I know that there's people who fantasize about CNC. I believe that stands for consensual non-consent, something like that. It's basically where they're telling you no. They're saying, "No, don't do this,"
Mhm.
but you're still kinda taking it.
Mm.
So, say you're into CNC, right?
Okay.
You're gonna get ready for bed or whatever, and then I'm gonna come up on you and try and take sex from you.
Okay.
And you're gonna play that role of, "No, no, I don't wanna give it to you," even though you really do wanna give it to
Got
me,
you.
and I have to be a bit more forceful and kinda
Yeah.
take it from you.
See, like, I would really only take that from you.
Right, you wouldn't be able to do that with anybody else because 'cause you'd probably knock
No.
somebody out. Yeah,
Yes.
and
I would definitely knock
that's
somebody
why
out.
CNC
Yeah.
is not your kink.
I gotcha.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't even know that was a kink.
I had to research that one. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, I kept seeing it all over the place. I had to research that one. But, there's all of these fantasies take trust and
Yeah.
comfort, unless it involves you, in which case I'm sure you trust and have comfort in yourself.
I do.
Yeah. Well, that's nice. That's a good thing that you have
It
with yourself.
is.
That's good. But I will say that I do have a lot of fantasies. A lot of the fantasies revolve around you
Mm-hmm.
playing with others.
Okay.
Some involve me there,
Mm-hmm.
some don't.
Okay.
And then I have a lot of fantasies involving women that I'm friends with.
Yeah.
I can probably say I fantasize about almost every woman that I'm friends with.
Yeah.
In one way or another.
Same.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
Same.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So if you're a female friend of ours, your ears are probably burning.
For sure.
Yeah.
But the males too.
Well, see,
'Cause,
there you
man,
go.
we've got a lot of fun, guys. I mean, seriously, I did not like men.
No, you were definitely
And
a man hater.
the men that we have as our friends are
It's because
so great.
they've proven to you that there are men
And
out
they're
there that are
so
nice.
good to their wives.
Yes.
I love it. So
It does
I
exist.
fantasize about all of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
The guys and the girls.
Look at that. See, it must be tough being a bisexual. You just walk around with the phone book underneath your arms trying to make connections.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Phone book.
Luckily for
Who
me.
uses a phone book?
Oh my God. Be nice. So I think as far as fantasies are concerned, it's safe to say that we have fantasies about just about everybody that's in our circle.
Yes.
Females for me, but everybody for you.
Yeah.
And in one way or another, I have thought of or dreamt of or imagined these scenarios and probably came to them
Yeah.
for every one of these people.
Yeah.
Yeah. But most times when I have thought of these scenarios,
Mhm.
you're somewhere in there, whether you're watching us or maybe
Am I the fluffer?
peering through. No, that's just automatic.
Okay.
Whether you're peering through a crack
Right.
in the door or
Yeah.
listening from the other room or whatever, you're always involved in these fantasies, which I think is pretty cool because that's safe to say I like you.
I like you.
I like including you into
Mhm.
all of my stuff.
It's nice.
And I'm glad that you actually have fantasies that you can speak
I
about now, because
know,
for the longest time you
man.
didn't.
I was so close-minded.
I felt like I would sit there and I would tell you all these fantasies that I
I was
have,
just so
and
close-minded.
I would ask you, "What's your fantasy?" And you'd be
Mhm.
like, "I don't really have any."
I don't have any.
And that was so
I
disappointing.
have so many now.
Yeah?
I could probably write a book.
Oh my goodness. I
Yeah.
would read that book.
I know.
I would read that book. That's a good
Well,
book.
you're not gonna be able to hear about the next one until next week.
Really? Oh, man. I think you should tell me the next one after we hang this up.
Okay,
Yeah,
we'll do
because we're gonna have a
that.
talk about that one.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, as far as your fantasies are concerned, have you had any that were dealing with any kind of kinks that we've never really talked about, or anything with like the BDSM side, or
So,
anything out of the ordinary that you don't usually?
well, for me, I've always wanted that sensual massage.
The sensual massage.
I want a girl to give me a nice sensual massage
Okay.
and then finish me off.
I gotcha.
That's one of my favorite little fantasies I've always had. And I want it to be recorded, but not show my face.
Interesting.
Yeah. Or their
Interesting.
face, just like my body and their hands.
So you want a female masseuse to give you an actual massage, like a legit massage.
Yes.
And then from there, have it turn into an erotic massage.
Yes.
With a happy ending.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
I know.
But that sounds like a tall order.
Nope.
That sounds like a difficult one because I haven't seen too many women in the lifestyle, at least in our connections, that are masseuse.
Yeah. I should start that company.
You're not a masseuse.
But I just
You're going to hire a masseuse.
Yes.
I think that's considered a sex ring.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. And that's kind of illegal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Yeah. No, you can't establish a company that gives hand jobs or
No.
any of those.
That is very true.
Yeah. That's kind of
I
illegal.
didn't think that one through.
Yeah. No, let's not do that. But that is a very hot fantasy.
Yeah.
And if there's anybody out there who is listening, who maybe knows somebody who fits that general capacity, shoot us a message or an email because you just never know, man. I'd like to let this woman's fantasy come true
Oh, I love
because
you.
that sounds incredible. I don't even have to be there. I'll drive you to over there.
I like
I'll
that.
wait in the car.
Yes.
That is incredible. So I'm glad that we could discuss this because, frankly, I think fantasies are important to explore, especially with your significant other. If you haven't had this discussion with your significant other, maybe have it.
Yeah, and keep an open mind.
Keep an open mind. Don't have any kind of judgment.
Yes.
Let this be a conversation between you and your best friend about their fantasies. And don't let it become about you unless that's a part of their fantasy.
Mhm.
Don't go, "Oh, well, you need to include me in that." No, that this is a fantasy. It is just that. And it's just there for entertainment purposes to enjoy. You really want to nourish that. You really want to water that plant because it will grow into a tree.
Yes, yes,
And
yes.
that is what you want. You want to hold true with fantasies. So my question to you out there, to all our listeners, what is your fantasy? What is that one major desire? And maybe you have more than one, but what is that top fantasy that you really want to have explored? And have you explored it? Is it still a fantasy if you have explored it, or does it just become something you've done? I
Mhm.
really would like to hear from my community about this. So if you get a chance, type up a little something, send it over to us via messenger or via email at beyond monogamy for you at gmail.com. That's beyond monogamy, the number four, the letter U at gmail.com. And send it to us so that we can have another little short episode like this that we can drop during the week and kind of catch your attention. We can read these on the air and let your community shine through. Let's all be a part of this. This is fun.
Yes.
So with that, we are going to probably explore a couple of our fantasies here in just a second. I gotta hit stop record because I am get
Okay.
turned on.
Okay.
So thank you so much for enjoying us this week. We will see you guys later on. Just remember every major episode drops on Sundays at 5 p.m. And we're going to have some more content dropping during the week, such as this, just quick 30-minute chats. So we will see you when we see you.
Bye.